I added the slide rail mounts because it's just a lot easier to move your components around without actually having to re-drill every single time. I'm able to make adjustments if I need to on the go, and just a lot more user friendly. I have the 1-inch ram mount ball. I just recycled an old mount and added the ball mount for the GoPro. That way I can adjust it as needed. I have the quick disconnect Scotty mounts. And on this one, I have the sliding discs. It just makes it a lot easier when you're going to position your rod up and down without having to unscrew it every single time. I added an extension arm for the bait board just because I didn't like reaching back every single time having to cut bait. Now all I gotta do is position to where I'm sitting, turn my left, and there's my bait. It's easy to move back if I need to get it out of the way, but this way it just stays out of the way the whole time. I added the gimbal mount for when I go out, go fish for larger class fish. If I just need that extra little help. I upgraded my fishing sonar with the Lowrance HDS5, the Gen 2. It's a lot wider screen, much more powerful, super clear resolution. It's got your built-in GPS, you can navigate, add waypoints. It has a slot for a SD card so you can save all your data on there, take it back to your computer and just upload it. The tricky part is that it comes with 3 sets of wires, so I had to make modifications to the hull in order to pass the wires through without having to use any type of silicone agent or any type of caulking. I purchased at OEX the hole through plug. You can also order from kayakfishingsupplies.com. It's the same plug that comes with the Hobie Pro Anglers to help you pass the wires through the hole, keeping everything waterproof, keeping your watertight integrity. So I use the 1-inch spade blade. Recommendation doing that is you want to keep it really slow when first starting off. You don't want to go fast because you don't want to chip any of the plastic. You just want to get a real nice clean cut. Once the hole's drilled, just clean it up with a little bit of emery cloth. Smooth the edges, that way when you're passing the apparatus through, that'll make it clean and you won't have any loose plastic that could possibly jeopardize your watertight integrity. For the through hole plug, it comes with directions, tells you everything you're going to need. You get 2 plugs, all the wire bushings, and like I said right here, it tells you 1-inch spade blade. It's very simple. Now for the wiring. So for the wiring, I had to remove the rod holding tubes just so I can squeeze my arms back inside. As you can see, it's really easy, just install, real super clean. I got the Hobie battery mounts right here to the sail mount. Real easy, comes with the bracket that's in behind. Tightens down perfectly. Now for my battery power, right now I have that 7 amp. That was fine for the smaller units I had, but I'm going to be upgrading to a larger amp. I'm going to go with the lithium phosphate battery. Looking for a 14 amp. Reached out to some good people online and they're pointing me in the right direction. This battery will work with the HDS5, but you're only going to get about 5 to 6 hours of usage out of it. When you're fishing out there for 8-10 hours, the last thing you want is for it to die on you, especially if you're marking fish all day. So, for the mount for my HDS5, I use the Ram universal mount, the 1-inch, and it's just regular with the Ram universal mount, the 1-inch, with the regular small base. Bolts go all the way through. Use washers on the other end. Fairly secure. It's aluminum. Next upgrade I got was the new Hobie cooler bag. As you can see, it's insulated. It has heavy stitching. You have an extra pouch up here if you need to keep anything. You use as a shoulder bag. The extra pouches on the side. It has straps. To keep. I'm gonna use it in my drink pool and put some ice out there. Some nice cool water. Spending time in the day to keep some time bait, or if I need bait, do cool frozen. I can do that. It's just another option for the Hobie. From added as a Father's Day present for kids. Fits in clean, zip, and they're real nice. Marine band radios, very important, especially if you're going to be out there with a group of people and there's injury, or if you need to hail somebody, vessel passing by for assistance, or call into vessel assist. Channel 16, channel 16, that's your emergency channels. It's universal anywhere you go. So channel 16, if you need to contact people, you can tell them to switch over to a different channel. Another thing, you're going to want yourself a PDF, personal flotation device. I just use the collar ones. It's a lot easier. I'm used to those. And the last new upgrade I did was I added another handle. Bought that part at OEX. You can get it at kayakfishingsupplies.com. I just replaced that little knob that was there. That was kind of useless for me. I'd rather have a handle. So now I could steer ambidextrous and not have to really fuss with that tiny little knob. I didn't like it. This way I just feel like I have better control over my steering. Got my slide tray still on the side. I put my tackle boxes right there. I bungee them down. For the wood, I just used regular maple wood. I treated it with the Thompson's marine grade water treatment. It just basically impregnates the wood, and that way I don't have to worry about putting any lacquer on it. I just like it better this way. It's more natural. I've had it on there for a few months now. Been out of the water a bunch of times, and it still held its color. It still looks good. No warping, no cracking in the wood. Got stainless steel fixtures. Alright, so I made myself a little rolling cart. I didn't want my kayak sitting down on the ground. I didn't want to put in those PVC skids. So I had extra straps left around. I got them at Harbor Freight, or you can get them at your local tackle shop. And I just finished building a fence in my backyard, so I had some extra posts. So all I did was make a little frame. Got some rolling wheels on the bottom. And just made me some boat skids. Evenly distributes the weight, so you're not going to have it all in one spot. You use some heavy duty eye bolts that can handle the weight, and that's it. Really simple to make. It's very easy because now I just slide it in and out of my garage. I don't have to